What the hell is going on going kayaking this morning? Look at that. I mean, that is just incredible. There's the bridge over there that I crossed to get over here. There's already some people out. And shouldn't have filmed whoever's license plate that is with the Grateful Dead sticker, but look at that. I mean, look at these homes. It's just unbelievable. But yeah, so this might be a good idea, as I'm going to walk down there to show you where I'm look at that. I live every day like it's my last. There's the bridge. Over there is Mount Pleasant, which is Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston is way down there, the downtown itself part. And you can't even tell it's downtown because they don't have any skyscrapers, which they did on purpose. I think so the ocean view or something, or the weather, or it was a good idea. You know, you can't even tell it's a downtown because there's nothing. I mean, there's a couple of tall buildings, and then way down, I'm breathing heavy because I just slugged 2 cups of coffee. Way down that way is what's called Folly Beach, and they made a huge mistake because it's like right at the very end, there's the beach and there's some cool, tropical like bars, restaurants, but then there's a hotel right at the end of the road blocking everyone's view of the ocean. How stupid for them to put it there. They should knock it down and build another one somewhere else. Ridiculous that you put it, it would be like right there. There would be the hotel and you can't even see the ocean. But that's all this area is dead oysters. They're not all dead. I mean, there's a bunch that are in there. Every now and then you'll hear the boop, boop. Hey, what are you doing, man? But yeah, so it's out that way. A girl was already here. This cute blonde was already here by herself. She went out by herself, and that's the way out to the ocean. You go, it curves way over and then over that way, and then you go underneath an overpass over in that direction, and then the ocean's out there. So it's a little bit of a kayak, but what the hell? And there's these things, these little canals, whatever you want to call it, they're all through this swampy whatever. I don't know what's that way. We never went, and I don't really care to, because it might lead out, because there is a river out there where that bridge right there is crossing over. So one of these might lead over there. But when you seagulls take a turd on my head, I'd be very pissed off. And he's circling around too. But and then there's these little, besides the oysters, there's these little crabs. If you look, you see all these little holes. These little holes in the ground. And they're all over the place. I'm originally, where I grew up like on the American-Canadian border. And there's none of this, there's obviously no oysters and crabs. Like I said, it's muddy. There's another section there is extremely muddy. It always is, but this is, it's always, you got to really go slow when you're putting your kayak or stand-up paddleboard in, because it is very slippery and muddy, but it's worth it, obviously. But last week we went kayaking down that way, and he said, oh yeah, they got a new kayak launch at the Pitt Street Bridge. And it was a joke. it was like this railing thing where you're supposed to put your kayak, and my kayak fell right through it. I was like, what the hell is this? And then there wasn't even like an area like this to walk down to. You just were all of a sudden in the water, and then coming back, I almost lost my footing because there's nothing like this where you walk up. It was just like there was a couple of stairs and like a couple of sandbags. It's like, this is the first and last time I do this one. You got to be kidding me. But look at that, man. How could you not want to live in one of those, man? Wouldn't that be awesome, waking up to this, having your morning coffee, overlooking a swamp? No, but it is awesome here. I mean, it's just, and then or having your house facing that way and waking up to that. Hey, get out of here, man. Those aren't even seagulls. I thought they were, but they're not. You know what it is? I got these blue shades on, and it's probably, you know, they see shiny stuff and they go after it. Those type of birds, or pelicans and stuff, you know, always eyeing me out. Whatever. I'm enjoying life, waiting. I got here an hour early, but I just want to make sure, you know, because sometimes I got to stop and take a crap. So anyway, yeah, kayaking today. You gotta love it. Subscribe, hit the bell, whatever. I'll keep posting videos. You want more wisdom, experience, and knowledge. Stay off the booze, drugs, and tobacco, like I always say. And if you do, you know, get off, you know, you get a life, strong, solid, successful, and you live, male, female. Have a great, awesome day. How could you not when you're looking at that? See ya.